Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Emma D here, thinking thoughts about things with Miss Pika P as always. And today's thoughts are also co-inspired by a new member here in our community. So shout out the one and only Mr. Deez Nuts. Thank you. Thank you for buying a ticket to the crazy train. And for anyone else out there wanting a ticket, we're selling them bargain basement price right now. Yep, free 99. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button and come join us, talk about things. So welcome, welcome. Let's get on ready for a ride. So, like I said, Mr. Deez Nuts has joined us. He wrote me a comment. He is lovely as always. I don't know how to make the comments appear, so I'm just going to tell you what he said because, believe me or don't, I don't care. Mr. Deez over here told me, still love the hair. Thank you, Deez. Thank you. I love it too. There's a story about the hair. There is a story about the hair. So if you don't care about my hair, that's cool. You can leave. But I promise you, you'll probably get a good laugh out of this. These are not newly inspired thoughts. I've been thinking these thoughts since I've been thinking thoughts. So we'll share some thoughts with y'all because I just find it entertaining. So we got to take this story like way back in time. To when I was just a wee little thing, little baby lady kissing rock over here. And so I'm a tall individual. I am all right, I'm 6'2". I'm a giant. Like I'm not a giant. I am an Amazonian princess. I am a goddess. Men weep at my feet. I am almighty. I'm none of those things. I'm just a really tall person. I'm just joking. But no, for real, like I'm 6'2", and I have been since the 6th grade is where like now I'm a tall person is what happened. Being tall is a really interesting thing. So we're gonna talk about being tall real quick because there's like this weird thing in society where like tall is synonymous with a positive concept of some kind, which has led to like some really like, weird things in my life. Like, and if any of you guys do this, no offense, but also please stop and consider what you're doing because it's a thing. So like society for whatever says that tall people like that's a good thing is to be tall, and I mean I don't know. I've always been tall, so I like it, but it's like also it's hard because I'm a giant. All my clothes are bigger, my shoes are bigger. Like I wear a size 11 women's. It's the highest size you can get. There's problems with being a giant. It's not all fabulous up here. But some of the problems we're going to talk about real quick. So society says that being tall is great, which what that means is like my entire life, like my whole life that I can remember my life living as me in my life. People have walked up to me and said like, "You're tall." Like that's it, just like you're tall, as if that's a compliment or something. Like you pointed out a fact. I knew that before I got here. I'm well aware that I'm tall. You've put me in a predicament now because anything that I want to say to you just makes me sound mean. And here's the thing: I want you to think about like here. So if I can't just walk up to people in public, right, and just be like, "Wow, you're short. Like you're so short. How short are you?" How short are you? But people ask me that, like, all the time. Like, wow, you're tall. How tall are you? Why do you get to ask me personal stats about myself? Like, you wouldn't walk up to me and just ask me my weight, would you? Or, like, I would get to, like, throat punch you if you did, because the society also says that. So it's like a weird thing. Being tall is weird. Like, like I'll be in the grocery store and stuff, and people will be like, "Hey, you're tall. Can you get that up there?" I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." But hey, can you give me that thing on the bottom shelf? And then they look at me like I'm the dick, right? I'm always the asshole. No matter what I do, it's me. But hold on though, because I'm more than willing to help you with the things up here. Like it's easy, bam, bam. I'm good up here, no problem. But that's a far, like, dang, the floor is far, man. Like, and then picking things up off of it, like, why can't you help me out? Why can't we be in this together? Mutual reciprocity with the helping each other. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm off on a tangent there. That's the thing. But like, yeah, no. So people just like tell me, just like they walk up to me and they're like, "You're tall." It doesn't start a conversation. You didn't bring any light into my life. You did nothing. You just stopped me with my daily activities to tell me a fact about myself as if I was walking around completely oblivious to the fact that most people are indeed much shorter than I am. And like, that's cool. They live down there. I live up here. We're just, we're all where we're supposed to be in this game we call life. I've been standing in this spot for a very long time. So, I mean, that's what's up. But, sorry, that brings me to the hair thing. So, like, sharing, I guess I'm just like, gonna tell you guys stuff, because why not? Like, let's just do this. So my mother had an alopecia, which if you're not familiar, some people say alopecia. I like to be a little fancy, sometimes alopecia. So if you're unaware, like, it makes you lose your hair. It's an autoimmune, there's some factors to it, but essentially you lose your hair. So my mother did not have hair my entire life. Don't trip. Yo, my mom was fabulous. She had the most amazing wigs, like, that were made of human hair, fabulous. And I'm still a little jealous, because she would get to, like, make them pretty. She could put the curls, she could do all the things, she could do her hair, and that bitch just got to put it on a shelf and it sat there all pretty. I can't do that. I can't just put it on a shelf, come pick it up another day and be like, ready to go. No, this, like, so, but it also led to this, like, really kind of weird sense of hair vanity in me, or like a security, or some things that your girl had to process through, really had to process through, because now that we're oversharing, like, my mom died when I was 16, right? So that was a very traumatic thing, because I loved my mother dearly. She was a fabulous woman in my life, and I miss her every single day. Shout out, Mom. I love this one for you. But anyways, so, don't do that, Emma. Don't do that. Yes. So I had a vanity. Like, I didn't dye my hair with what they called virgin hair for a very long time, which after anything else about me was virginal, quite frankly. But anyways, so, like, in my mid-20s, like, I finally decided I'm gonna dye my hair, and I went for, like, a red, like an orange red. It was a great color. I rocked it for years. It was so bright. There's so many things about that color that were fabulous. But what I immediately discovered right away, like the minute I did, bright, fluorescent, like orange fire hydrant. It'll be the thumbnail, I guess. I'll find it. Like, it's not, this is obviously much tamer. It's still fabulous. But the minute I did that, I discovered that people in public, the kind of person that feels the need to go out of their way and talk to other people, which is me. I'm that kind of person. Like, I love to give compliments. I tell people about themselves all the time. Anytime I get a chance, I'm like, I love your shoes, your hat, your shirt, your glasses, whatever it is. I love it. People should just be telling people things are great, because, you know, like, why not? I mean, if I like it, I like it. If I think it, why shouldn't I say it to you? You know, like I said, I'm 6'2", I've lived my life doing whatever the hell I want. No one tells me a damn thing. So, I mean, like, I tell people, I like to tell people nice things. But anyways, so I discovered real quick that the minute I did the fabulous with my hair, people were no longer just saying you're tall to me. They would come up to me and they would compliment me. They would say, your hair is lovely. Or sometimes it would just be weird looks, but that's cool. I can take your weird looks. I don't care. Don't engage me. That's totally cool. But if you are going to engage me, I would much rather you say something kind to me and not just, like, say something I don't really know how to respond to, right? So, like, all of a sudden, no one was just saying you're tall. It would be like, I love your hair. Your hair is gorgeous. That's a beautiful color. And then they would have, like, this additional, if they really felt the need to still say it. Like, oh, your hair is fabulous. And by the way, you're so tall and lovely. And you look great. Yes, now we're at compliments, right? I know a lot of people don't like compliments. I can handle them well, because you just, thank you. Like, I like giving them. I like receiving them. It's nice to be nice to people, you know. I don't like just you saying weird stuff to me. I'm like, you're tall, how tall? Like, you played basketball? Yeah, I played basketball. Damn. Damn good at it too, but that's not your business. You're like 4'2"? Did you, like, are you a jockey? Did you ride horse? Sorry. Anyways, I didn't mean it. Yeah, that's my bad. So yeah, like, I discovered all of a sudden I could change the way the world engaged me by changing the color of my hair, because I didn't cease to be tall, right? I'm still 6'2", but now I'm 6'2" with fluorescent orange hair, which, I mean, to be fair, let's think about this, because it's like unblending to blend to a certain extent. I can't not be tall, and, like, I also, like, I love shoes. I love shoes. I love boots. I love heels. I love shoes. Most of them have a heel, and, like, I get it. I get that I'm out here walking around being, like, 6'6" on a regular basis, and that's a lot for people, and I get that the very first thing that comes to your mind is like, damn, she's tall. But if also I can get you to process, like, and she has cool hair, so I'm just gonna say that instead. That's cool for me. I enjoy that about life. So I've kind of stuck with red ever since. But then hold on, sorry. like I thought about going other colors, right? Because I could have any fun color hair. But then like there, okay, so I was living in Sacramento, going to Sac State when the Giants went to the Quidditch championship. I don't know. I don't do the sports thing, but if y'all don't know, there's this thing. It's called a gamer babe. They're the Giants. The Giants fangirls. Belladonna, don't be grumping him. We're just chilling. God. Rude. Anyways, they call them like gamer babes. And so, like, the Giants went to the Quidditch thing and they were going to win the Fancy Pants Bowl. And so, like, all of a sudden, people started saying that to me. It was weird. Like, it got really weird, right? Because people would walk up to me, like, just living my life over here, being my fabulous self, just whatever, right? And they're like, "Here, you a gamer, babe?" And I don't know what the hell that means, but it kind of like, it sounds provocative, like it gets the people going and going the wrong direction. Quite frankly, I'm like, you don't come at me like that. You don't know me, bro. So like, I get my heckles up a little bit. I'm like, who you talking to, gamer, babe? I ain't. You want to throw punch? What are we doing right now? What's up, bro? Let's throw punch. But then I figured out what was going on. It was like a Giants thing. I was like, oh, luckily that passed. That thing. I don't know if they won or not. Who cares? I don't know. People stopped asking me if it was gamer babe. Gamer babe. What a weird. Who did that? Who decided that gamer babes were a thing? I don't know, weird thoughts. But anyway, so yeah, the thoughts continue. So thought about like we could do other colors, right? We could do other fun things, but you know your girl Emma D over here likes to mess with people. That's Odin. You guest star. Say hi, baby. You gotta look that way then. I know he's huge. Now he went to the vet. He'll be 1 year old tomorrow, so we'll be seeing him tomorrow for his 1 year birthday. But he was 133 pounds, my ginormous Great Dane English Mastiff baby puppy, who I love so much. This is my baby. My baby. Okay, you gotta go. We're talking, Pika. Hold on. All right, so damn, now I'm distracted. Odin, you're so cute. You distract me. Okay. Oh yeah. So okay, the color. So most places of business and stuff, they have like these policies that you're supposed to abide by for reasons and things, and they want you to like have natural colored hair, and so red's a natural color, right? And you know your girl likes like I have this deep-seated need to play by the rules, but also to know the rule book so well that I can like push up on any rule you have, because that's fun for me. I just we think thoughts about things. So I discovered really quickly I could play this game with the bright orange and bright red hair, because like people and places and things want us to be like, well, natural colored hair. I'm like, oh, well, that's cool because red isn't naturally occurring color. And I'm like, well, but that color is. I'm like, all right, can you identify for me exactly what shade officially broaches the level of what is and isn't a naturally occurring color and what is or isn't acceptable? Because I can probably counter with you. There are some crazy color oranges out there, like for real, like natural, like it's not mine, that's also my wish, but people have it, so I can prove that it is natural, which creates this like really interesting consideration for people and how they like to judge things and policies and stuff. Because now I'm like, now we're in a war, like what's the line, right? Like the line of a color. I think y'all can see where that kind of question goes on what is and isn't acceptable for all kinds of different thoughts and concepts about that. But like, it's not purple, it's not green, it's not any of those things. Like, it's a really fun red, and you want to be mad about it, but it also is hypothetically a color that could exist in the world. So suck it. I'm a dick, I know, I'm sorry, but I love y'all. But yeah, so, and then I've just like kept it some shade, like I've toned it down over the years, because like I work, I make money. I actually run a company. I'm not gonna talk about that because like I've not at all been secure about who I am or where I, like, all of you could find me right now. Like I've made it real easy. I take you on my porch, like that's the landmark. It's a known one. But anyways, so like I don't really care. You can look whatever you want. So like I run a company now, and I'm the one that writes the rules, and damn straight I said you can have whatever color hair you want, because I think people need to express themselves. And yeah, just keep it because it's me now. Like I went brown like a couple years ago, because like I was a mousy brown. I used to be like dirty blonde. It was gorgeous. It was lovely. Then over time I got mousy brown. Thus my internal conflict about my virgin hair and keeping it all pretty and spiffy was, at some point I was like, yeah, it's gorgeous and it's so healthy and it's and this weird vanity I'm holding, but it's not even like pretty anymore like it once was. It's just kind of mouse brown, not even fun. People telling me I'm tall. Life is getting complicated. I'm just gonna go ahead and dye my hair bright as orange, and that'll be fun. That'll be great. And it has been for like a decade now. So yeah, buddy, that's what we're doing. So that is the saga of my hair. Yeah, no, for sure. Get yourself a ticket to this crazy train. If you're still here, then because you're liking something about my crazy self. So yeah, come back for more of this shenanigans, and I'll tell you more tales of the saga that is the adventures of Emma D and Pika P and Deez Nuts and everyone else that wants to join me. Come on, come play, come talk. Let's do things, shenanigans, tomfoolery. Love y'all.